Knock the skins out of that thing.
Lunatic cat.
Yep, I popped it up. Can you guys hear me now? I think I can. I fucked that whole thing up. I played the entire thing, and the noise was not even there. How's everybody doing? Can you guys hear me now? Waiting just in time, she says. Shopping for Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah, well, I guess it was a sound check, because I wasn't going to do a show tonight. So, I don't know. How's everybody doing? Can everybody hear me? I hope they can hear me. What a shit show, huh? I guess I could, hold on a second. Let's do that, and then let's do this. All right. Episode 393, Turnbuckle Throwbacks, live on the Rant. Rant EM Radio, part of the Shining Wizards Network, part of Dark Satellite Media. I sound good. Thank you. All right, so obviously no one else is here. I knew Choppy wasn't going to be here. Jay has not gotten back to me. I think he's working. I mean, Jay's sanitation worker, so he's been working like an animal because what's going on with the storm the last couple of days. So last I checked in with him, he was going to get back to me. That was this morning. He never got back to me. And I just didn't feel right not doing something because there's a lot of news and notes going on. So here I am. So thank you for everybody. We have some people in the chat room. That's nice. Let's see. Let's get let's say hello to Cousin Richie. Let's say hi to Shaylin. All right. Let's say hello to Mr. Rob Domingo. And from the Shining Wizards, my brother from another mother, Mr. Kevin Joseph Garifo. Every Monday night live on the Rant at 7 p.m. Hey, Kev, while you're in the chat room, who won the Manscaped contest? Because I was entered in that. I want that Kenny Omega figure. Because Michael and I have one. We want one to open. So let me know who won that, because I didn't get a chance to listen to your Beer City Bruiser episode. I just downloaded it like yesterday. So yeah, sit down, Mark. Got a lot of stuff to get into tonight. My girlfriend is on the couch. She's laying down, relaxing. She says, "You want to hang out for a while?" She's like, "I guess I'll go home, but you can hang out if you want." She'll cuddle up on the couch. You want to come on? No? No? Okay. No, it's all right. Don't be sorry. I don't know what you're sorry about. No worries. All right. So we got some stuff to get into. How was everybody's week? Mine sucked. I had to sleep in Queens on a Monday night. We got about a foot of snow out here. I know Jersey got destroyed. But I couldn't make it home. Thank God my parents were around. That was fucking cool. So that all worked out. Thank the maker for that. My mom let me crash at her crib. Berg from Twitter run. Oh, okay. No, congratulations, Berg. You won the Kenny Omega figure. But my balls are still fabulous, though. Nice and shaved. No worries. What's up, Uptown Georgie? Shaylin went shopping for the Super Bowl. Yeah, we got snacks at Super Bowl. Nothing really going on, though. You know, with this COVID shit, ain't nobody want to party. Be checking temperatures at the door. Anyway. All right, so what you didn't hear in the beginning of this, because my fucking computer is awful and I have no luck with this stuff, I did play a promo from the late great Butch Reed, who passed away earlier today. We've showcased Butch Reed, a lot on this podcast. When Mega Powers was the co-host, we used to do the gimmick, the Black History Month shit, But Butch Reed tragically passed away. He was only in his 60s, but he was one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. I tell you, like I said in the video, I didn't get a chance to appreciate him more. I mean, obviously from the stuff in WWF, but then the stuff he did in Mid-South and in Georgia and stuff like that. USWA. I was like, as I got older, I appreciate him. 6'2", 280 pounds, Kansas City, Missouri. He played pro football. If you know the story, he played for the Chiefs, who were in the Super Bowl this Sunday. And he got the Hacksaw name before fucking Jim Duggan did. And he was in the Central States territory with the NWA. He teamed up with Sweet Brown Sugar. They had the Florida version of the NWA Tag Team Championship, and then he went to Mid South and he worked for Bill Watts from like '83 to like '86, and he primarily was a face wrestler, and he teamed up with Junkyard Dog. He fought the Rat Pack, but he did get some matches with Ric Flair early in his career, and Ric Flair put him over in a couple of shoot interviews too. He was a North American champion too. He had the national North American title. He was we did give him a lot of love. And then he feuded with Jim Neidhart and Terry Taylor and whatever. But then he, left there, went to the AWA. He was Jimmy Garvin's bodyguard for like 5 minutes. That was pretty cool, actually. And then he beat Dick Murdoch again for the NWA North American title. What's up, Eric? What's going on? What's up, Kid Human? Like I said, Ric Flair, Dick Slater, and then he went to Central States Territory, teamed up with Rufus R. Jones. They were the Soul Patrol, and then he went to WWF. In WWF, he was the Natural. He dyed his hair blonde, teamed up with Slick. Basically, I guess an updated version of Sweet Daddy Siki. If you know who Sweet Daddy Siki is, look him up. He initially came in, feuded with Tito Santana, and then, of course, him and Ricky Steamboat had a really good fucking match on TV, which went to a count-out. If you find it on YouTube, by all means, watch that shit. That's fantastic. And, and then he was going to feud with superstar Billy Graham. Billy Graham got hurt, so Billy Graham, he recruited Don Morocco for that feud, and then he went to NWA right after WrestleMania 4. He had a great match in WrestleMania 4 in the title tournament. I think he fought Randy Savage. I'm doing this by memory, but he was such a good fucking hand, man. He was legit a badass. What's up, Bazza? Checking in from the UK. What time is it in the UK? 7? I mean, it was terrible. 7, 9, 10, 12. It's midnight over there. Shut up over there. Don't laugh at me. Just laughing at me. My man, it was awful. I'm counting on my hand under the table. But yeah, he had a really good match in that tournament in WrestleMania 4. I think he fought Savage, if I'm not mistaken. And then he went to NWA, and then Nancy Sullivan was this, deer in the woods, girl next door kind of girl, and then she was, playing with Rick Steiner, messing with him, and she was taking him for all his money, and all that other stuff. You know how it goes. And then she forms this team, Doom, and it's him and of course the great Ron Simmons. I couldn't tell. I knew it was him under the mask. I'm not gonna lie to you. I knew who Butchery was under the mask. I didn't know it was Ron Simmons though. But they feuded with the Steiners, where a woman promised, these two wrestlers. I mean, it's a really good fucking feud. They beat Tommy Rich and Eddie Gilbert at the Clash of Champions. I think it was I want to say 9. I forget what number it was. And then they fought. They had the round robin tournament. They were forced on mask at Clash of Champions 10. That's right. Yeah, it was Savage in the first round. Thanks, Kevin. So, I mean, they did beat the Steiner Brothers at Capital Combat. They feuded with the Four Horsemen. I was at the Meadowlands the night that Flair beat Sting. I want to say this was January of 90 or 91. I was at the Meadowlands, like fucking 3,000 people there. It was a blizzard. Of course, Phil's the only retard from Queens that takes the train to Port Authority and then takes the fucking bus to the Meadowlands. And I watched it. And then the title match wasn't even the main event. The main event was Doom in a street cage match against Arn Anderson and Barry Windham. But Flair did beat Sting in the Meadowlands for that. I was there for that. Yeah, it would have been nice to see Butch Reed as champion in the WWF. Unfortunately, though, it wasn't happening. There was too many people there, too many, politics and shit like that. So, like I said, he went to the USWA after that in the early 90s, feuded with Junkyard Dog, went to GWF. It was 91. Thank you, Scott. Thank you very much. It was January. I honestly think it was my sister's birthday, January 10th, I believe. I'm doing this by memory. Why don't you just look it up? but it was a huge snowstorm that year. But yeah, so he was wrestling up to like 2011 and 12. In 2016, he filed a lawsuit against WWE for TBI, and he died today from a couple of strokes. He had heart complications. He had a really good decorated title history, and he again, like I remember, like I said this morning, I had the one After mag. I didn't get it when it came out. I was at a yard sale in Boston. My family was really into yard sales. It was weird. But they would fucking drag me to these yard sales. And once in a blue moon, I would sit there and, oh, look at this, and do like a box of wrestling magazines. And there was one particular magazine, Kevin Castle brought up today on his page, and he tagged me with it of Butch Reed actually power pressing about the power slam Ric Flair. So, he should be in the Hall of Fame. Everybody should be in the Hall of Fame. That fake Hall of Fame with no location. So anyway, I don't know how long I'm going to go. I'm going to talk for a little while, and then because I hate doing this. You guys know this. I hate doing this shit by myself. I'll do a filatorial, but I record those. So when I do the filatorials, I can always go back and edit you. Now this is live, so whatever. I'm going to shoot it, and that's it. What else? So yeah, with PWI though, he was ranked 174 in 2003's 500, and then he was ranked 91 of the best tag teams in 2003. That's crazy. 91 as the best one. Doom should be a lot higher. The problem with Doom was they didn't have a big run. They only had like that one year and a half or 2 years, and that was it. As my cat fucking runs all over the place like an animal. Well, he doesn't have it, but besides the point. So, but yeah, I was sad because I am because he was one of my favorite wrestlers, and we just spoke about him recently. I forget when. You guys should remind me because you listen to these shows more than I do. But we did speak about him in length, and obviously this is the first week for us for Black History Month, so I guess this is a good. Augie, shut up, man. We'll plug. We'll plug him as our first spotlight. There's so many things though. He I don't know. Let me pull up the cagematch.net here. Let's see. I don't want it in German now. No, thank you. Let me get that back. I hate these fucking website things. And Google should be translating this shit for me. These fucks. Right? Let's see wrestling data. Let's see that one. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, 6'2", 260. Made his pro debut in 78. He was trained by Lloyd Littlebrook, the midget, and Ronnie Etherton. I didn't know that. He had a nasty fucking shoulder block, the diving shoulder block that he had. I love that move. And he had a pretty badass pile driver too. He had a lot of managers. He was managed by him and Jim Duggan were the Hacksaws too, ironically. He was managed by Hiro Matsuda, Jim Dillon, Skandar Akbar, Slick, of course, Teddy Long Woman. Let's see. He had a mask. He won a mask versus mask match against Dr. Death Steve Williams in '82. And then he lost, like I said, to the Steiner brothers. Doom had to unmask, and that's when Ron Simmons and Butch Reed split up, actually, too. So, and there's a couple of shoot interviews with him on this. You might want to check that out. That's pretty interesting. But yeah, let me see what's going on in the chat room here. No, don't all Augie nothing. He's a spoiled brat. That guy. I just feel bad leaving him alone a lot because he's getting old, But that's besides the point. So anyway, yeah, he passed away, but there's so much news to get into. That's another reason why I want to do the podcast, because monumental shit went on this week, and my boys aren't here to fucking talk about it, which is annoying my life, but it is what it is. Work and family come first, always. But we'll get right into it. Let me pull up some news that you can use here. We'll do NXT review. I'll look at the Rumble real quick. And I want to talk about fucking AEW, of course. Let me see. I'll pull this up. Dynamite. Let's do that. And then let's do blah, 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 blah. You guys, Well, let's get into it right away. Let's talk about the Royal Rumble from this past Sunday. And I was happy I got all the matches right. It hasn't happened for me in a while. Sometimes I lose a few here, but I was undefeated. If I was a betting man, I would have won. But it was a fun card, a little too predictable. But I mean, listen, like we said last week, if Goldberg would have beaten McIntyre, it would have fucking ruined anything McIntyre did in the last year. You know what I'm saying? So that was probably the worst match on the card. If I had to pick a worst match, that was the worst match on the card. And Asuka and Charlotte Flair against Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler. We knew that was coming. That they were going to lose the titles. I mean, those two girls are singles wrestlers. They're not a tag team, really. So Nia and Shayna are, and whatever it is. But the Sasha Banks versus Carmella match was all right. Carmella's actually got a better. He's actually been better, believe it or not. And the women's battle royal. I mean, Bianca Belair. It's her time. You know what I'm saying? It's her time, and she killed it. She absolutely killed it, and I see big things for her. Let's see what else. And let's see. Let's roll this up here. So let's see. I can't even watch TV today. Why? Why can't you, Baz? Oh, dude, did they cut your feed already with that? With the whole Peacock thing? I know we're getting it here. You guys are not getting it in Europe, or I don't know what the deal is with that, Let's see, Sasha Banks, Carmella was good, I said. Bianca Belair, Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns. So we knew Reigns was winning. Kevin Owens fucking killed it, actually. So it was a really good match. But this sets up the men's Royal Rumble. I actually met McIntyre, top dude. He seems like a nice guy. I see him do all his presses and stuff like that. He seems like a good dude, But it was a good match. Reigns and Owens killed it. We knew Reigns wasn't losing anytime soon. That'll probably happen at WrestleMania. So I think Edge is going to make his decision next week of who he's going to fight. If he goes to SmackDown like we think he's going to do, and then he'll fight Edge for the title, he's back on TV full time. The Rumble wasn't bad, man. The Rumble was not bad. The Rumble was predictable at best, but the Bad Bunny shit was fucking awful. God awful. That song is awful. He's awful. That spot he did was awful. He's probably a nice guy in real life, but that song is miserable, and I don't know, whatever it is. It doesn't float my boat. Okay, guys, I got you. Sorry about that. But yeah, I gotta tell you, man, we had some, I like that they didn't blow a lot of the entries on like guys who can't go anymore or celebrities. But I gotta tell you, Carlito looked really fucking good. So, I don't like this Bad Bunny guy either. I mean, he's like I said, and listen to all my Spanish speaking contingency. I don't know. I've heard better. I don't even speak very good Spanish, so I speak high school Spanish at best. But this whole thing of WWE, trying to one up everything, it's not going to happen anytime soon, especially with them not touring, with them not having any audience. And on top of that, this whole move to Peacock next month, it's like a fucking $1 billion deal. And they're going to share content. And like I told Jay last week, as long as they don't take any of my content away, I'll pay the $10 a month still. And I'll just have like NBC programming on it, so whatever the case may be, I'll do shit. But don't take away my old shit. Don't take away my documentaries, because I saw that Yokozuna documentary, was it yesterday or the day before? That was fantastic. And their documentaries are pretty fucking good. They got one coming up against They got one for Rob Van Dam coming up. They got a few of them coming up for those legend ones. But the one with Yokozuna was ridiculous. That Samoan lineage is ridiculous. That Samoan tree of wrestling is just insane. From the High Chief to the Samoans to the SST to Sikh, to all those guys, man, and to The Rock, of course, to Rocky Johnson. Like, it's just, and of course, Rikishi, and yeah, I just did that. It's really cool, and I actually got when I first got into wrestling, I was at the tail end of the Samoans, so I'm pretty happy that I kind of grew up with the lineage, So, but the only thing that we didn't like was that make a change gimmick that Rikishi had. That was fucking terrible. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm crack. That was terrible. He came out with the beanie and like the 8-ball jacket, like he was like a thug. Make a change, man. Make a change. You come out with the awful rap music. Stop. Please stop. Terrible. Adopted Jimmy Snuka. Yeah. Jimmy Snuka would have been something if he didn't fucking kill his girlfriend. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. I'm sorry, Gorilla Monsoon. Jesus. Oh boy. Anyway. So, we'll get right into NXT. Let's get into that real quick. I can't believe how massive and weight over. Yeah, he was 700 pounds at one point. Passed away. Him and Big Pun died the same way. NXT was good. Let's see, Dakota Kai and Puerto Rican China versus Caden Carter and Casey Catanzaro. Casey Catanzaro looks like he's 10 years old, legit. Like one of them gymnasts. They're like 10 years old. That was okay. Austin Theory versus Leon Ruff. That was a good match. I enjoyed that. Lucha House Party versus Legado del Fantasma. That was pretty good too. And then Edge comes into NXT. He cut a promo calling out Finn Balor, and then Edge came in and teased using his guaranteed title shot to challenge Finn Balor. I don't see that happening. Plus, Finn would fucking destroy him anyway. As good as Edge is, Finn is that much better. Let's be honest here, kids. Let's call it spade a spade. But he's really good at putting people over, which is why they'll. See, that's the thing with Edge, though. Edge has the, no pun intended, he has that edge on other performers because he comes back and he comes correct, and he's really good at what he does on a mic, and it's very unlikely he's going to challenge for the NXT Championship at WrestleMania. Let's be honest here. And Balor and Dunn really don't need the rope from Edge. However, it just looks that much better when he does. You know what I'm saying? Jessie Kamea versus Toni Storm. Shitlocker Storm, what we call her now. Can't believe Finn Juice is tapping that. Karrion Kross would destroy Edge. No shit, Shaylin. Half that roster probably destroyed fucking Edge. But again, this is, apples and oranges. Kurt Stallions versus Santos Escobar for the Cruiserweight Championship. And Karrion Kross came out and beat up Mendoza. When Karrion Kross beats up anybody, it's fun. Timothy Thatcher and Tommaso Ciampa teamed up against Cole and Roddy. That was a fun match too. Ciampa was able to get the Spike DDT with the win. But the combination of them works well. I don't know if they're going to keep them together. I highly doubt it. So I don't know. It is what it is. But some stuff happened on AEW, and I'm very happy. But I'm actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to do this. Let's do this for a second. Let's bear with me for a minute. Because I was actually home Wednesday for this, and I was fucking beside myself. And I was on the phone with the girlfriend. I was going back and forth, and then at one point we disconnected the phone call, went back to it, but then this shit happened, and it was like ridiculous. Let me see here. This. Where is it? Okay, let's do this. No. Let's just cue this up. Okay. So I'm going to play, let's see. Let's see. No. Let me just cue this up properly so we don't fucking ruin it. So it was a Good Brothers and Kenny Omega versus Moxley and Lucha. What's his face? Fucking the other guy. We'll do that. Okay. Okay. Let's get into AEW real quick. AEW, which I was actually home for, which is pretty dope. No, not 27. Oh yeah, there's Moxley, Pac, in Phoenix. I think you remember that name. Pac, whatever the fuck you want to call him. What are you laughing at? She's laughing at me. Steph's laughing at me. Let me see. Oh, they had the Battle Royal, the Tag Team Battle Royal. It was the Bucks, Top Flight, Private Party, Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus, Alex Reynolds and Josh Silva, Chris Jericho and MJF, Evil Uno and Stu Grayson, Sammy Guevara and Jake Hager, Santana and Ortiz, and then he cleaned. Can I just talk about the clean for a second? His partner's a good hand, but that dude can't rap and he won't shut the fuck up. He annoys my life, that dude. They should give Bowens the mic. You know, knowing Bowens like we do, he's good dude, but no, it's not Chandler. Let's see. Let's see. All right, so then who wins this? Yeah, so then it was MJF and Chris Jericho win the Battle Royal. They earned a tag team title shot at Revolution. What else happened? Thunder Rosa fought Britt Baker. That was a good match too. Britt Baker's a really good heel. Adam Page and Matt Hardy versus the Chaos Project, Luther and Serpentico. That was good. Other than the wedding with Kip and Kip Sabian and what's her face? What's her name? Joey Janela's ex-girlfriend, the dish rag, the fucking blonde. Anyway, but you know what? Any wrestling wedding, nothing ever goes right. Sinister Minister was a preacher. Ricky Guerrero came out. It was Penelope Ford. That's right. So, that all came out, and Orange Cassidy got involved, and Chucky Taylor got his revenge, and whatever. Then they showed a footage of Shaq and inside the NBA. Oh Jesus, I can't. Why is Shaquille O'Neal fighting? Why is Shaquille O'Neal wrestling in 2021? Why? Because TNT needs fucking ratings. Because nothing else on their network is good. So that's why. Shaq fighting and it's a mixed tag. No, he's got some fucking Amazon bitch teaming up with him, and then Cody can't use his wife because she's knocked up. So we recruited some other chick to fucking fight with him, and I can't stop with the celebrity fucking matches. It's awful. You don't need it, Shaq can fucking just show up on TV and be commentator or whatever. He's Shaquille O'Neal. He's a fucking multi-NBA champion, Hall of Famer, probably the best top 3 centers in basketball ever. He doesn't need to fucking wrestle at 50 years old. He does not. Please, Christ, stop. Stop it, Tony Khan, your fucking awfulness with that nonsense. Lance Archer and for Eddie Kingston, the Love and Jack match, that was fun. FTR cuts a promo with Tully Blanchard. No one cares. And then the main event: Moxley, Pac, and Ray Phoenix. Pac, fucking tomato, right? Versus Kenny Omega and the Good Brothers. Don Callis sitting on commentary. Nobody cares. So what's Shaq stay away? He does. So Phoenix goes for a top rope move. Anderson catches him, delivers the spine bust. The Good Brothers hit the magic killer on Phoenix. Omega takes out Pac with the V-trigger knee. Then Gallows covers Phoenix for the pin at 15 minutes, 25 seconds. However, something happens. Yeah. All right. It finally happened. The crossover people have been asking. Actually, wrestling crossing over. What's up, Tony Z from the Shiny Wizards checking in? Jade Cargill is fucking money. Put her on TV all night long. Yeah, by herself. I don't want to see her in a fucking mixed tag with Shaquille O'Neal and Cody and fucking TNT nonsense. But yeah, she's a good looking chick too in the ring. So anyway, so the crossover happens. New Japan invades AEW. Now, there's a reason though, because for months and months and months, Kent has been calling out Moxley. Moxley has not been in New Japan. He's been the IWGP US Heavyweight Champion, but because of travel restrictions and his wife being pregnant and him just being a fucking a stud here in AEW, he has not defended the title in some time. Kenta earned that shot and wants it. Well, he came and got it, and he's going to get the match on February 26th on NWA IWGP the IWGP title match on New Japan TV, which is now on Roku on the Roku channel. The forbidden door has been opened. Sorry, not using. So she probably used zero ability to shut 100% confidence. Okay, yeah. However, this needed to happen, and let me tell you why. So when the Bucks, Cody, Hangman, Marty, when they all left New Japan Pro Wrestling, and they left Ring of Honor and they start up their own little thing here. It didn't really leave a void in New Japan Pro Wrestling. They had enough guys in there and have an amazing talent there to begin with. But there's this divide, you know. And since I think the pandemic is the reason why it could happen, because you can move guys and girls around and not have to worry about traveling and stuff like that. And everybody's been, and first Kenta's based out of Florida anyway, because he never moved out of Orlando when he left NXT to go to Japan, back to Japan. But let's be honest, okay, you know, this is what the fans have been waiting for. Okay, the working agreement, New Japan recently changed hands authority-wise, ownership, stuff like that. This had to happen. This had to happen on so many different levels, because the cross-promoting, I mean, WWE's been doing it with Evolve, and they've been doing it with, you know, like all the European feds. But this is major. You know, New Japan Pro Wrestling is probably the best product on TV right now that's not in the States, you know. It's probably the best product on TV in the last fucking 2 years, let's be honest here. Let's call a spade a spade. And Moxley, much to my dismay, I don't like him at all, but he can go. But now Kenta took it upon himself to get involved. Now, there's layers to this, because now Bullet Club is feuding with the old Bullet Club regime, which now is Kenny Omega and the Bucks and the Good Brothers. And Tama Tonga has been very vocal on social media. He's been very vocal on his podcast and how it's a farce, it's fake. You know, then Jay White, there's a whole bunch of drama. It's like as the world turns. You know, Jay White gets knocked off Wrestle Kingdom. He comes back fucking stronger than ever, takes back leadership of the Bullet Club. Yeah, you're right, Matt. The pandemic really leveled the playing field for pro wrestling. It makes things fun again, you know, makes things fun again. It's like territories, when guys would show up on fucking territories. You know, when Andre would show up in fucking Mid-South, you know, or Dusty would leave Florida and go to the Carolinas, or he would go to the Crockett. You know what I'm saying? You know, when the Von Erichs left Texas, or you know what I'm saying, when the Memphis guys all left and traveled to Central States, like it was that kind of party. The problem though is that the fucking marks really just fucking nitpick on everything. It was like, I mean, I saw so much crap on social media about what happened, and I was like, you know, you guys just need to do yourselves a favor. You know, do yourself a favor, and that's what I'm saying. You know, just sit the fuck down, really. But this was so much fun. And then to make it even better, to make it to put the icing on the cake, Omega sees Kenta in the back where the production truck's outside of the Daly's place in Jacksonville. And Kenta speaks pretty good English. which makes this even more fun. So listen to this. I'm here to fight John Moxley. Love Kenta. Yeah, man. Good shit, huh? Where's my goodbye? Yeah, goodbye and good night. I'm sorry if you can't hear the sounds. I'm playing them. I'm not fucking with the audio. I wound up smashing the computer and I can't get it. So it works on my end. If you guys can, download, then God bless. But either way. So there it is. There it is, the big invasion. Now, the working agreement apparently has been confirmed. New Japan's plugging stuff on their site too. And it's fucking phenomenal. It's fantastic. I think it's going to help out the everybody involved. I think we need to get some quality matches, some dream matches. Where you going? Get a drink, yeah. Enjoy yourself there, buddy. So, yeah, but I mean, this is fucking phenomenal, man. This is absolutely phenomenal. But I can't speak. I can't tell you how excited I am. This was. I mean, we would talk about it the other night on message. I was like, this is, just to be around, to see this. I can't wait to see my son tomorrow because we talk about it. I haven't seen him talk about it, but I know he's excited too. But just imagine the matches you're gonna have now with Chaos and LIJ and Bullet Club, and can you imagine fucking Naito or Takahashi from LIJ showing up on Impact? Or can you imagine Sonata? Let's say Sonata beats Ibushi. Let's just hypothetically, let's say Sonata beats Ibushi in the beginning, right? And he wins the double championship. Can you imagine if he showed up on Impact with the fucking titles? Or even Kota Ibushi if he showed up on Impact with titles? Or how about anybody for that? Yeah, this is the biggest crossover since ECW stepped into WWE. I agree, 100%. That I agree. But it's just the possibilities are fucking endless, man. This is fantastic. This is what wrestling needs. With all the crap that's been going on with the pandemic, this is what wrestling really needs. It needs a kick in the ass, and they got it. They got it. This is it. So, and when you listen to Tony Khan, I heard Tony Khan on Jericho's podcast this week. And he's doing everything right. He's taking care of the company. He's taking care of his performers. He's limiting the bullshit. And he's just sticking to wrestling. Well, and that and fucking Shaquille O'Neal because of TNT. But other than that, man, can't beat it. You can't beat it. All right, listen, let's take a quick break, and I'm going to come back and wrap it up because I'm not going to talk for 2 hours. There's no need for me to talk for 2 hours. I have no throwback tonight. So, you guys want some topics to talk about real quick, and then just do it in the chat room. Put up in the chat room, and then I'll come back and we'll talk some stuff and take some questions, and then we'll wrap it up. All right? Turnbuckle Throwbacks live on the rant, rantemradio.com, part of the Shining Wizards Network, part of Dog's Highlight Media, and we'll be right back.
Nothing.
You all right?
Yeah.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
What are you laughing at?
I had a thought. Nothing.
What you thought? What you thought? What you thought? Oh, yeah?
Really?
Still see you.
You think?
Yeah. Still see you. Got a friend here.
I know. What computer you
What, baby?
going live from? The black one or the silver?
The black one's going live. My MacBook is transmitting all the sounds and stuff. One day I'll be able to do it all on one computer. I'm working towards that. It's all about software and whatever.
Uh-huh.
Kitchen light on if you need it. Want your shake?
I was thinking of something, but I don't know.
I have plenty of stuff in the closet too.
I'm sure you.
Not as much as you do.
I have a kid.
That's bullshit.
I have a kid.
Bullshit, by the way.
There's a brand new bag of peanut M&Ms in my house.
Oh yeah.
You wouldn't be able to see.
Have you got a female in your room, Philip?
Who wrote that?
Yes. My British for me.
That was right? Oh.
The mic is muted.
Okay. Christine's making those cookies now. Christine is making those Lucky Charm cookies now. That I bought her the other day.
All right, we're back. Yes, to answer your question, there is a female in my room. I do have more than one room though. Well, actually, I have one bedroom. I have two rooms. But yes, I do. And my cat is smitten with her. Hasn't left her side since she got here. All right, Turnbuckle Throwbacks live on the Rant Entertainment Media, part of the Shining Wizards Network, part of Dark Satellite Media. It's Phil. It's the chat room. Did I get a text message? Tony Clark. Are you doing the show alone? I am, Tony C. I am. We'll be wrapping up in a few minutes, though. We're live on YouTube. I don't know if you already talked about this, cuz I got on late. Carlito was cool surprise. We mentioned that briefly. Speaking of Tony C and the rant, Double A had a death in the family. We didn't get to announce it. I did say something in the video today. Double A had a death in the family. That's why there was no rant this weekend. That's why there was no post show this weekend. I was not home to do the post show. I was going to do the post show if I was home, but I wasn't. I watched the Rumble outside the crib. So just keep Double A and his family in your thoughts. And I think the rant, Tony, the rant, and I know you're listening, is the rant back this Tuesday? I haven't spoken to Double A, but if they, yes, I was surprised to see Christian too, and apparently he's coming back too. All these guys come back because they think they can still go. They had a couple of years off. They went to the gym. They felt good about themselves. Today, the anniversary of the rematch between Hogan and Andre. I think it is. That's from Saturday Night's Main Event, I believe. So that was with double referees. Oh yes, okay. The rant will be back. Thank you, Tony. Rant is back on Tuesday night, 9:00. Tony C, Double A, and the Silver One himself, the Magic Satchel, Mr. Surfer. All right. Any questions from the chat room? Anything you want to get to talk about real quick before I wrap it up? Because I'm not staying on for 2 hours. I have no patience to do this alone anymore. So, I remember watching that main event at a friend's house, and I was fucking horrified because I was hoping. It's Surfer's birthday bash. That's right. Oh yeah, Surfer's birthday on Tuesday. I gotta call into that. Surfer Appreciation Day. But yeah, I remember the double referee thing. It set up the tournament because DiBiase bought the belt from Andre. That belt they gave Andre was fucking beautiful. Andre couldn't wear a regular belt. He was 7 foot, 500 pounds, so they didn't have a belt that was his waist size. You know what I'm saying? But I must tell you, that belt is gorgeous if you ever get to see it. It's really good. And you got your belt marks on what I'm talking about. That was an exciting time, man. If not Edge, who should have won the Rumble match? Daniel Bryan. Because Daniel Bryan, he told a good story. I'm all about the stories, kids. You know that. I'm all about the stories. Tell me a good story, and I will be invested emotionally until it ends. That's how it goes. I'm not. You could, if you're gonna make stories, make stories at this point. Make it good. Because now, WrestleMania is a big event. And it's 2 days, and it's Daniel Bryan is basically on his way out. Apparently, allegedly, he says. So, why not? Fucking whatever. Why not make it happen? But Edge, I don't know if he'll beat Roman Reigns. If he does challenge Roman Reigns, he should beat Roman Reigns. That'd be a cool way for Roman. And listen, it'll keep it going. Roman will get the belt back. There's no way. Who's this? The join video? I don't know what that is. I have no idea. I'm not on Discord, so I don't have Discord on right now. Let me see. Do I have Discord on this? I have Discord on this. What the fuck, man? No, if I open Discord, everybody's gonna call in and be on here for an hour, like a radio show. Hey, you're next on the where you from? Which name? Where you from? Yeah. Working in an abandoned house today, Matt said he found the Coleco Telstar Ranger game from 1973 with a gun. Holy shit! Coleco. I remember ColecoVision. It was like a pad, like a dial, it looked like a phone. It looked like a phone with a joystick. And my friend had the Smurfs game, and we played Mr. Do. I don't know if you guys remember Mr. Do. That was a good game. Then they had Mr. Do's Castle. But the Smurfs game was pretty cool because you had to fucking go to the village and run from Gargamel and hide in the fucking mushrooms. Telstar Ranger game. Wow, that's taking me back a little before my time too. I was around right. Was that before or after Pong? So now I'm just 73. I could have been 73 to make that day up, right? Because I think the video game came out a little later than that. Either way, it's old. Fucking. But yeah, only the classy kids had the ColecoVision in my neighborhood. Their dads had real jobs and shit. Oh, I tried to call you on Discord. Yeah, I don't have Discord. I don't have Discord. Let me see if I can log into Discord on the gimmick. Hold on a minute. Let's see. DISCO. Hello there. Here we go. All right, let me see here. Let me see something. Maybe Tony C wants to call in real quick, and then we'll do that. Let me see if I can get him. Blah 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 blah. Checking. Now it's updating. See, I only use the Discord gimmick on my phone. So now it's downloading an update. Jesus, how long is that gonna take? God damn it. Let's see here. Blah, 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 blah. Wow, a lot of updates. I still know how to use fucking Discord in a minute. Starting. Oh, thank God. Let's see. Wow. This is like a bunch of fucking paint dry here. All right, hold on a second. Let's see if I can call this guy. Let's see. Start a voice call. Okay. What's up, brother? What's up, my man? You there? Can you hear me? I can hear you. Can you hear me? Looks like Discord's not detecting an input. Man, hold on a second. Oh, boy. Oh, nope. Output device. Now he hung up. Input device, built-in microphone. Let's see. Hold on a minute. This is why we can't have nice things. Load avatar. No, I want to load avatar. What the fuck is this nonsense? Huh. Yeah, Tony, can you hear me? You can't hear me, right? Hold on a second. Let's try something real quick. Hold on. Tony, you there? You handsome fuck. Let me see. Yeah, modern technology, my balls. You can hear me, but I can hear him, but he can't hear me. Let's add something here. Hold on. Let's add Discord. Let's see. Tony, can you hear me now? Tony, you there? No, you can't hear me now. How about now? No? Nothing. Nathan. Ugh, this is fucking awful. Hold on a second. Let's try something. Because if I'm on that, Discord, let's see. Doing this live, it's a shit show. Because we can't have nice things. Let's see. Settings. Blah, blah, blah. Your sister's ass. Visit settings. Okay, here we go. Loopback audio. Okay. Tony C's calling me from the cell phone. Don't call me from the cell phone, bro. I can't answer it. Let's see here. Let's try this again. Let's see. Let's call. Tony C. Oh. Tony, can you hear me? This is why we can't have nice things. I don't know why. Preferences. Oh boy. I don't know. Default built-in microphone. Tony, can you hear me? Hello? Tony, can you hear me? Can you hear me near you? I'm getting flashbacks when I tried to call in. Because my fucking setup is awful, that's why. Alright, fuck it. I'm over it. Any more questions for the chat room? Before I fucking throw this thing, before I smash it? Anything else from the fucking audience here? That's why we can't have nice things. I don't know. One day I'll figure this out. I mean, you know what sucks? I do this, like every week, I boot the shit up, it works, and then when I go live, it doesn't work. I have no idea why. One day I'm gonna have a real setup, like a real fucking real deal, where all I have to do is like push a button, and all this shit works. Text messages, that's ridiculous. What platform do I need to call you on? I don't know, dude. I have no idea. Let's see. Does he have Zoom? Does he have Skype? Yeah, you know what? Let's open up Skype. Let's do that. Let's open that up. We had to work. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's see. Let me do this. Let's see. Settings. No. Calls. No. What's the phone number on Skype anyway? Your mama. Let's see. Skype name. No. Oh, here's the periods. All right, Tony, I'm going to give you a number. You're going to call this number and see if that fucking works. If it doesn't work, then I don't know what to tell you, homie. 718, blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. Try that. The Skype fault. No, it's the Skype's fault too. Yeah, get your tits out for the lads. Oh, okay. Here you go, Baz. Here's my tits. I showed my tits. I did.
I don't want to see that.
You said get my tits out. No. Just putting that out there. It is what it is, right?
No one tell me.
What?
Nothing.
What'd you say?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, boy. Oh, buddy. Yeah, call that, Tony. Try that. Try this. Try that. Try your sister. I'll call the number. Okay. See if that works. Yeah, Shaylin, you saw my titties. All right. Baz asked for my titties, so. Dude's fucking, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning over there. It's the fucking least I can do. Let's see. I love you too, buddy. Thank you. Send the number. I just did, you fucking dolt.
Oh my God.
Oh, I just sent it.
Lucky, how do you do this every Friday?
She's like, who's every Friday? She said, no one asked you. I didn't get it. Of course you didn't get it. Farms. Alright, I just sent it again. You fuck. Let's see. Alright. Alright. How about now? Hold on. Tony, can you hear me? What's up? How about now? There you go. I can hear you. Hello, sir. Dude, nothing's working right now. And I told my girlfriend, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to do it tonight. The boys aren't coming on. And like the last minute, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to do it. I hate doing it by myself. Because I didn't want to bother anybody, man. I know it's. Well, the bottom line is though, Jay's a sanitation guy. So he told me this morning. I'll let you know by later on. He never got back to me. So now it's like 6:30. I'm like, oh fuck, we were supposed to go on at 7. I'm like, that's why I really didn't bother anybody. So after seeing that, and I'm not like a last minute type thing. Right. So I'm just gonna talk for a few minutes and wrap it up because I'm not gonna be on here forever because I can't, I can't do. I mean, I don't have a throwback tonight, so it's like, just to talk about some current stuff, So what's going on? Head of the table, yeah. What'd you think of the Rumble? What'd you think of the Rumble? Anytime Goldberg can get Janelle is the fucking truth. Oh, you know what? And it was such a bad match too. Like, it was almost like McIntyre was like trying too hard for him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You broke up, brother. What was that? Yeah, you broke. Mm-hmm. No, you broke up, brother. I didn't hear anything you said. I can hear you better now. Yeah. Crazy, right? Yeah. 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 I think I don't know if it's this month. It might be. Hold on a minute. Elimination Chamber is Elimination Chamber is February 21st from the Trop in St. Petersburg. Yeah. Where in the baseball stadium, bro? You know what they call Elimination Chamber in Germany? It's called No Escape because they can't use Elimination Chamber. That's awesome. The chat room can't hear you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Go ahead. They can't hear you. I don't know why. I don't even care at this point. I'm sorry, guys. It'll be on the download. I apologize. I'm done with technology tonight. I'm over it. Yeah, basically. Yeah, I am basically. I'm winging it. No, it's all right, dude. If I planned it better, I would have called somebody, but I wasn't even gonna do it. I just felt that I want to talk about the AEW thing and the New Japan thing was big, and I want to talk about the Rumble. So there's a lot of current stuff I wanted to cover because a lot of shit went down this week. But on top of that, we had a foot of snow. That's why Jay's not on, and Choppy's on location, some movie set somewhere till like April, so he's stuck working. So Hollywood Choppy, yeah, exactly. Hashtag on location. I'm gonna tell him you said that too. Hollywood Choppy. Hollywood Choppy. It's fucking. You know what? I was at Hobby Lobby with Steph today. I think we saw a bunch of feather boas. We should get a Choppy a feather boa and come out with the fake beard like Hollywood. That'd be awesome. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, come out with the voodoo child. Well, before I let you go, I know you're a big football head like I am. Who you like on Sunday and why? Yeah. No, I'll keep it in mind. The only way I see there's two ways I see them winning. If the refs give it to him, like you said, and if Brady doesn't go deep, if he just does the short passes and keeps dumping it and dumping it and dumping it, because he can't go yard with that Kansas City secondary, bro. He can't throw it. He can't throw on them at all. As much as good as Mike Evans is, and as good as Gronk is, and all the other guys, the receiving core he's got, they ain't no chance that secondary is letting him get away with that shit at all, ever. He's going to have to do those little dumpy passes. Yeah. Well, that's the only thing he's going to be able to do. Because their secondary is not going to let him go deep. Nah, not at all. And I love Mike Evans. I think Mike Evans is great, but, and I don't think Antonio Brown's even playing. I think he's still hurt. So, he is playing because he didn't play in the championship game. He didn't play in the championship game. So, yeah, I hear you. Me too, and I got some gear for Pastor Sedell too. I'm gonna rock him on Sunday for him. So I went out and got some gear. All right, brother. Thank you. I appreciate you jumping on. Next time, if I plan it better, I'm gonna call you and we'll do some old school shit like we used to do. Absolutely. Take care, brother. Be safe. All right, Tony C. on the rant every Tuesday, calling in from Central Florida. As my son would say, it's Uncle Tony. So Michael's one of Michael's favorite people in the whole wide world. All right, I'm gonna go, man. I'm gonna go. Final Solution was not a good pay-per-view name either. No, it wasn't. So I do, like I said, Tony. I like Kansas City. I like them by at least 2 touchdowns. But if it's close, like Tony C said, the refs will give it to Tampa Bay, or Brady does his fucking magic, which is fucking 7 out of 10 Super Bowls. That guy's amazing. I don't know how he does it. As my ex-wife would say, he's the devil. So. Either way. All right, let's wrap this bitch up. Let's get out of here. I'm going to finish my night on a good note because technology sucks a dick. All right, let's see here. Let's do my outro music. All right, let's do this. Let's do that. Anyway, you guys don't know the social media handles. Patreon.com, Pro Wrestling Tees. Hopefully, Jay will be out from the garbage bin next week. Maybe we'll even hear from Choppy from location. I don't know. Enjoy the Super Bowl this week if you're a football head. Even if you're not, I hope you got some good snacks. I always have good snacks. Now I'm gonna have even better snacks because I roll with some bougie people now. So you guys have a good rest of your week. I love you. Be safe, and don't get arrested. Don't get the clap. Be a nice person. Wear a fucking mask. Don't be a jerk off. And that's pretty much it. Have a great rest of your week. Say goodnight, Gracie.